This is what we're preparing for you this time. It's Pong Garee and it's with prawns and squid. Look at that. It's got a bit of celery and here we go.
Hello. Today I'm going to cook prawn and squid Pong Garee, and Jeremy will tell you all the ingredients.
Great. Yes, it's a bit, we're making it a bit different tonight. We're having squid with prawns, and to make it a bit more varied. And there we have, on that beautiful blue plastic plate that I love dearly, there we have 300 grams of prawns and squid. You can add more squid if you want, or less squid, up to you, with or without, but about 300 grams. This is going to be for 3 people. Then we have here, this is celery that we get over here. For many people, celery is long, thick stalks, but here it comes a bit like a coriander plant, but it is celery. And we've got a couple of healthy sprigs here, as you can see. Then we've got 4, 5 sprigs of spring onions, which are topped and tailed, or will be. And we've got about 180 grams of asparagus to go in as well. 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of quinoa stock powder, 5 cloves of garlic, which will be peeled and then chopped, half a big onion, quite a healthy onion as you can see, yeah, or one smallish but medium to small size onion will do, 4 red chilies, and here we've got the curry powder. Over here for this sort of general, this is a different kind of curry. We use War's curry powder, which is a very general, it's not really such a, it's, well, obviously not, originally not a Thai curry, but it's curry powder. It's got its own very distinct flavour, and we've got 2 heaped teaspoonfuls of War's curry powder there, 1.5 tablespoons of oyster sauce, 1 egg. We've got a tin of evaporated milk, carnation, which we will use approximately 50 or 60 ml of, and 175 millilitres of water. That is your ingredients for this evening. It will be cooked and eaten with rice, and we'll start by getting some oil hot now. Right, the preparation's complete. The celery and the spring onions have been chopped as so. The garlic has been chopped quite small. The asparagus, the onion and the chilies have all been cut as you can see there. Right, the oil is in the wok. That much oil in a wok that size. We're on medium heat. Right, we're all set to go, and we start with the garlic, which goes in to begin with to loosen up, to provide the flavour. And that's pretty rapidly followed by, we turn the gas down, the oil was a bit hot. And the next thing to go in is the prawns and the squid. Spitting a bit because of course they're wet. Okay, and they get turned in the oil, and if you've watched our other videos, you know that the prawns, as soon as they're pinkish, will be taken out. But in this instance, the squid will stay in as it needs longer to cook through. So as soon as you feel that the prawns have been in long enough, you can whisk them out. Not for that long. While we do the rest of the ingredients. It looks as if they're going now. Yeah, there's one. And they hop out. Prawns got legs. They hop out rapidly. They look good, the prawns tonight. Yummy. Squid looks nice as well. The garlic smells delicious, but then it always does. Okay, and now we add to that what's left there. We add the onion and the asparagus, because they need to cook long enough. They need to fry a little bit to soften up. The chilies don't go in yet. So give these a good turn to coat them lightly in oil and to fry them. We don't normally have asparagus. We're popping that in so we've got a bit of greenery. The water goes in as well at this stage. Because it'll help soften up the veg and get the flavour out as well, of course. And we leave these for a little while, 3, 4, 5 minutes possibly. Okay, it's been sizzling away for about 5 minutes, which makes the asparagus and the onion softer. And in that time we've got everything closer here. This is what's left that's going in. Those are still to be done, and of course the prawns. But now, the first thing is these ones go in now. The curry powder and the oyster sauce and the sugar and of course the legendary Knorr chicken stock powder. You give them a good and very thorough stirring around, because that lends a lot of flavour to the juice and to what's in there. And of course the prawns are ready to go back in now. And they go in and get stirred around and sit in the juice to warm up. They haven't cooled much. Terribly hot here at the moment. Now, while that's going on, then the spring onions, the celery and the chilies are popped in to lend their flavour. They don't need to be cooked terribly long, so that's why they're left to the end. And they're stirred around. And while they impart their flavours, we've got the last bit to attend to, which is the evaporated milk and the egg. So you crack the egg and add the 50-60 mils of the small tin. Give it a quick beat around, mix it all together. And pour it over. Oh, look at that. Almost ready. The gas has gone off. And we're ready now. Pop it onto the serving dish. There you go. Looks pretty good, huh? Enjoy.